I want to give a huge thanks to PTCGO Store for sponsoring the channel. PTCGO Store is a great site where you can get all of the latest Pokemon trading card game online codes for great prices as well as instant code delivery. Now able to order Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze, the newest set. Be sure to use code CHIP5 at checkout to get yourself 5% off your order, or click the link down in my description below. Once again, that is code CHIP5 to get 5% off. Thanks, PTCGO Store. YouTube, what's going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Online video. Today we're going to be mixing things up a little bit. We're actually going to be taking a look at a deck over in the expanded format, and it's a deck that I've actually already looked at in standard, and that is going to be the new Mad Party deck from Darkness Ablaze. Now, I think this is a deck a lot of people have been talking about for obvious reasons. It's very similar to Night March, which was a very popular deck back in the 2015 and 2016 seasons. But the big difference here is that instead of just having 3 Pokemon that have the Night March attack, we have 4 Pokemon that have the Mad Party attack. So if we get all 15 Mad Party Pokemon in the discard pile, plus that one that we have in the active spot, the 16th one that we're attacking with, we can be swinging for 300 damage with just a little 40 HP Bunnelby. And in the expanded format, we actually can discard all 16 of the Pokemon to be hitting for 320 damage and attack with Marshadow-GX, since it has that ability that allows us to copy the attacks of basic Pokemon that are in the discard pile. Here's the list we're going to be working with today. I've had a ton of fun playing this list today. I did test it out over on my Twitch stream. As always, guys, it's twitch.tv/TrainerChip. I would love for you guys to come out and say what's up, drop us a follow. We're less than 25 followers away from 3,000, so help us reach that milestone. And yeah, I mean, this list has been really solid, really consistent. Obviously, we're going to be utilizing Battle Compressor. Search your deck for up to 3 cards, discard them, and shuffle your deck afterwards. And that's just going to fuel that Mad Party attack. This attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has the Mad Party attack. So we're going to just be discarding Mr. Rime, discarding Dedenne, and discarding Polteageist. So we do have the one Sinistea in here. We'll talk about that in just a second. And the main attacker, of course, is going to be Bunnelby. We're going to be utilizing double Colorless energy, of course, Twin Energy as well. We got ourselves a couple of other options here. We have the Mew from Fates Collide with this Memories of Dawn ability. We can also attack with this if we want to hit for Psychic Weakness, for example. And we also have Marshadow-GX if we want to hit for Fighting Weakness. Decks like Pikachu and Zekrom and, you know, various Dark-type decks are popular in the expanded format. So having something that can hit for Fighting-type weakness is very, very good. I've got 2 Scoop Up Nets in here. I like using this to pick up Shaymin-EXs to reutilize that setup ability. Also, if we ever start like a Dedenne, we can pick it up so that way we can discard it. And overall, Scoop Up Net has been kind of okay. We've also got the 1 Target Whistle. I love this card in the deck. Put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto his or her bench. So we can grab a Pokemon out of that discard pile, throw it on the bench, and then combo that with a Guzma in order to try to close the game out, switching one of our opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. And of course, if we do switch our active Pokemon with one of our benched Pokemon. Of course, Polteageist does have that T-Break ability. You must discard a Pokemon that has the Mad Party attack in your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. So if we discard a Mad Party Pokemon, we just get that free draw 2. We're not relying on this for our draw engine. We've got Shaymins, we've got Dedenne, we've got Trainers Mail, you know, Quick Balls, Ultra Balls, all kinds of stuff to draw cards. Of course, Professor Juniper as well. But we have the 1 Sinistea in here, not necessarily to let us get that ability drawing, but so that we can actually attack with the Polteageist in certain matchups. Of course, if we go up against an Rowlet Exeggutor deck with the Burning Shadows Vileplume in it, where basic Pokemon are unable to attack it, we're going to need Polteageist in order to try to pull us through that game. So there's the deck list, guys. I've had a ton of fun playing this deck today. Like I said, I actually do think it is pretty solid. The expanded ladder on PTCGO is kind of in a weird spot right now. It feels like every other game you're going to be going up against, you know, the Donk decks. You're going to be going against Ultra Necrozma Garbiter. And, you know, we are not playing a Stadium in this list. Maybe we should be, but since we're not playing a Stadium, we do have a hard time if we get turn 1 Silent Labbed. And this is a deck I think we want to choose to go second with. We want to try to be aggressive and get a knockout as quickly as possible. Try to capitalize on our opponents not having a great start, since of course you cannot play a supporter on the first turn. As always, guys, please be sure to subscribe down below, ring that bell, turn on those notifications. Let me know if you enjoy these videos, and let me know what you would like to see me try out in the expanded format next. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got a couple of really great games in with the Mad Party deck, so please go ahead, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, going up against Lord of Evoluzon? Something like that? Evoluzar? Yeah. The Lord of Evoluzar. Let's see what he's rocking with on the ladder tonight. They're going to go ahead and let us go first. Going second is definitely what you want to be doing in the expanded format, so I feel like we're immediately going to be at a disadvantage here. But we get a Bunnelby start, not the end of the world. They have Arceus Dialga, Palkia sleeves, and a deck box, Arceus coin as well. And it looks like it might be some sort of metal deck. We do see the Metal Saucer, Max Elixirs. I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably just an ADPZ deck over in the expanded format. So I think a lot of this is going to come down to, can we get the turn 2 knockout on the ADP? So we need to get 14, that's right, 14 Pokemon in the discard pile here. So we'll go ahead and start with the Battle Compressor, and let's just take a look at what our options are. And we did prize 2 Dedenne and 1 Mr. Rime, so that means we have to discard 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can't do it that way. We do have the option, however, to discard the active as well and knock it out with Marshadow. And we also have Choice Band. So let's just go ahead and ditch the Mr. Rhymes. And we have Ultra Ball that can bail us out if we don't find anything here on the Trainer's Mail. Go ahead and put Sinistea in play, though I don't think we'll be putting Polteageist in play this turn. And from there, we could dig a little bit. I don't really know how much merit there is to that. We'll go ahead and Ultra Ball. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start digging a little bit. Choice Band was in the deck, so that's definitely something worth noting. We do have both Scoop Up Nets, okay. So here, I'll go ahead and just get Shaymin-EX. And yeah, we'll just draw a little bit here. Try to get something moving. Get another Battle Compressor, perfect. Okay. I guess we should get rid of a supporter here, just in case. Since we do have, of course, 2 VS Seekers in hand, we'll go ahead and play the Shaymin, draw a few cards. We get an Oranguru that could help us draw a bit as well. And I think we just want to pass. So we'll go ahead and kick it over to our opponent. Don't really want to attach. I guess we could, since it's unlikely they're knocking out Bunnelby. But yeah, I mean, we need to get to either 13 Pokemon in the discard pile, plus 13 Pokemon in the discard plus the Choice Band, or we need to get 14 Lost Marcher or Mad Partiers in the discard plus the what's it called? The Marshadow, since based on our prizes. So we'll see what we can make happen. They're gonna go ahead and be playing Swell. Glad to see that. Definitely don't want to be going up against any Silent Labs or anything like that. It's kind of what we don't want to see, actually. Okay. So let's think about how we want to do this. Dowsing for Compressor seems like a good start. I really wish this Ultra Ball in our hand was a Quick Ball so we could get an energy onto a Marshadow. Oops, no, we need you. And we'll go ahead and discard. We'll discard you. Okay. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so we need to discard all of our guys. Never mind. Plus get Choice Band based on our prizes. Okay. So that's a lot. We can do it. I believe, chat. I just said chat. I am doing a video. I'm not streaming. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Go ahead and hit the research. We, of course, would just win the game if we did this. See if we can pull it off. There's the Marshadow. There is the Scoop Up Net. Unfortunately, Twin Energy does not work with Marshadow. But this is a step in the right direction. Let's get rid of this. Let's get this. Let's go Ultra Ball. Away this and this. Get this. And we have Scoop Up Net for the Shaymin. We'll go ahead and instruct for 1. Probably as good of a time as any to do that. We'll go ahead and pick up the Shaymin, set up, draw ourselves 4 cards. There's the double colorless. There is Dedenne, and the Compressor will also ditch us the Polteageist. So if we just draw the Choice Band, that's literally what it is. If we draw Choice Band here, we get the win on this turn. So we'll discard Polteageist. We'll discard Compressor here. And, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to discard things that, like, help us get the win this turn. Or things that don't help us, which is most of the cards in the deck, but... yeah, I mean, it's just this. Do we draw the Choice Band? We don't have any other dig in the deck. No more Scoop Up Nets. We have 12 cards. A literal 50-50 here, and we draw the Choice Band. Talk about a pop-off right there. Getting exactly what we need in order to close out the game, thanks to prizing a bunch of Mad Party Pokemon. But we're still able to do it, and that's a pretty convincing turn 2 win. Altered Creation who? Altered Creation who? Marshadow shut that down right away. Alright, here we go, going up against Brycupono. Brycupono. They've got the awesome Charizard hat. Love to see it. The bucket hat. And we'll go ahead and choose to go second. Absolutely what you want to do in Expanded, as long as you're not expecting to play against Donk, which hopefully we're not. If we are, we gave it our best, guys. We'll go ahead and get these guys on the bench, just in case we are playing against Donk. Hopefully it can, you know, buy us what we need, and Marshadow usually makes me think that we're playing against a Latios, Pheromosa, Donk deck, something like that. They could definitely still win the game. Spreading 7 counters to the bench plus hitting 50 on the active is not too hard. And yeah, that's exactly what we're playing against. So, fun. Let's just sit back and wait and see what happens, I guess. Our opponent's going to take a... extremely long turn. This is why it's a little hard to play Expanded PTCGO ladder these days, because it feels like you hit this deck pretty often. So, I don't know. It happens. It's part of it. It's pretty annoying, but it is what it is. Tails on the Super Scoop Up. I'm fine with this, obviously. Here comes another Super Scoop Up. Also Tails. Also fine with this. They're going to just hit us with a Farewell Letter. Okay. Maybe their hand is bricked out. That would be pretty good. Okay. So that's how it is with that Donk deck. It's either you win really fast or you lose really fast. We'll take it. Alright, here we go up against Pepito Jr. I don't know what the heck I just tried to say initially. Pepito Jr. 2. Junior the second, Junior 2. We'll go ahead and call the flip. We're going to choose heads. We do lose the flip. Let's see what our opponent chooses. We want to be choosing second here. Hopefully we're choosing second because we can just pop off and do so much, and that's exactly what happens. Our opponent chooses to go first, and we already have an amazing hand. As long as we're not playing against Donk. As long as we're not playing against the Donk deck, we will be very okay with this situation. And it looks like we're playing up against an actual deck, Stone Joiner VMAX. Now, unfortunately, if they're playing Focus Sash, we do not play any Field Blowers. So we're just going to be forced to hit into the Focus Sash, which I don't love. Let's see what happens, though. They're going to go ahead and start things off with a Quick Ball. Going to get Diancie Prism Star. And they can pretty easily pick up KOs, of course, on Bunnelby's. 40 damage with the first attack here on Stone Joiner. And it's just going to be over to our turn now. And it's our time to shine, baby. Here we go. Let's go ahead and discard a couple of Mr. Rimes. We need 11 Mad Party Pokemon in the discard pile here, which I think we can manage for sure. Easily enough. I think we're safe here. It doesn't look like we prized too many. We prized a Bunnelby, or 2 Bunnelby, I think, but we have everything else. So I'm pretty okay with how this is going to go. I think I'll go ahead and just get down the Oranguru here. Definitely like trying to utilize Instruct when we can. And we'll get to do that here, drawing ourselves 1 card. Unfortunately, not something playable. Would have loved to have seen a Battle Compressor there. That would have been amazing. Not the best hand. I think we just go ahead and hit him with the Dedenne here, though, so that we can still have the option to play a Research. On the other end of this, we just kind of want to pop off here and play a bunch of cards. I don't remember if our other Shaymin was in the deck. Let's go ahead and let's start with this, because if we just get via Seeker here, I think we'll just go get another Lost March. Well, I keep saying Lost March, I keep saying Night March. It's none of those things. It is Mad Party. Come on, Chip, step it up. We'll go ahead and just get one of these Mad Party Pokemon to discard with a Juniper. Getting through the deck pretty efficiently here. We do still, of course, have a Shaymin. We've got ourselves Scoop Up Net. And we do draw into a Compressor. We draw into a couple of Ultra Balls. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this should be our KO here. I think I kind of just want to get this guy. We don't really have many lost Mad Party Pokemon in the deck in order to discard with this, so maybe not the best idea. We'll just go ahead and get it, I think. I don't really know what else we would grab. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to discard everything. We're probably not drawing any cards with T-Break here. Alright, perfect. Set up for next turn, exactly what we want. I'll go ahead and bench this guy. Might not be using him, but you never know. We'll go ahead and... oh, we need 2 Compressor, right? 4, 6. Yeah, we need 1 more Pokemon in the discard pile. I almost messed that up. And yeah, we'll just ditch the Dedenne. We want to keep the Bunnelby around, of course. We probably can just lose Marshadow. Could be nice to close things out for us, though, potentially. I don't know that there's really much else I want to discard here, to be honest. Probably just other Battle Compressor. Everything else is pretty good. So, and that's where I kind of have a hard time with this sometimes. I think probably the worst card in our deck is the Marshadow, but I could definitely see us utilizing it still. I guess Choice Band probably can go, right? They're probably not playing any GX or EX Pokemon, so we'll just ditch that. And if they are, maybe we can still get it back with the Dowsing Machine. But there we go. Turn 1, 220 damage. We do find ourselves the Rescue Stretcher, so we can put some guys back if we need it. We also do find the Bunnelby here, so we actually have access to a, Mad Party Pokemon to discard with T-Break, but we're going to lose the hand. Going to just go right back into the deck. And, yeah. We're going to see them max Elixir, trying to power up this Stonjourner. They do, unfortunately, miss. A little bit of questionable sequencing there. If you really want to hit the energy, you probably go with the Trainer's Mail first. But it depends on if they're trying to draw a trainer more than drawing an energy, I think, as to which one you do. And they whiff another max Elixir. That is quite unfortunate. They are going to go ahead and go with the Shaymin setup, though, drawing themselves a few cards. I mean, luckily they do just get the knockout with Guard Press, but they're probably looking for a Stonjourner VMAX. And we cannot one-hit KO a Stonjourner VMAX. We got to try to two-hit that thing. And that is exactly... Oh! Actually, no, since they didn't hit the other energy, they can't attack us with Stonjourner VMAX, that's right. So they're just going to get another Stonjourner. If there's no Focus Sash here, I'm feeling really good, and doesn't look like there is. So we are in a great spot here. I'm feeling pretty good about this. We'll go ahead and just send up Bunnelby. And we draw another Bunnelby. Probably not what I would love to draw. We could just Dowsing for the Teammates, which is probably what we'll just do here. Yeah. I kind of do want to keep this Bunnelby around and, like, bench it this turn. Yeah, we'll do this. And we will just get... oh, no, we need you. I guess we could get via Seeker still, but we'll get Teammates to get ourselves a Twin Energy. We want to use Twin Energy first when we're attacking with Bunnelby because it cannot... Marshadow cannot use Twin Energy. And I guess I'll just get Polteageist and we'll draw a couple cards. That actually works out. We'll do that. And we also can draw a couple with Instruct here. Or one with Instruct. Okay. Excuse any blabbering or anything that I'm having right now, but yeah. Pretty good. Go ahead and T-Break. Discard the bunny. And we could draw some cards with Shaymin. Let's go ahead and do that. I like cards. Do you like cards? I like cards. 8, 9, 10, 11... I think I'll go ahead and just do this bench it. It's okay. I mean, we're basically trying to set up the win condition where next turn we can just go Guzma, knock out Shaymin-EX for the win. And that's what we have in hand right now. I'm sure our opponent is going to try to play an N. Oh, I forgot about the guard press. We actually needed to make sure we had enough Pokemon in the discard pile to hit through that extra effect of damage reduction. But thankfully we were able to do that. And unfortunately, our opponent's deck is definitely cool. I love seeing the Stonejourner VMAX. I just think that we, you know, the Mad Party guys are just pretty good. We're actually not going to be able to utilize T-Break. Maybe I should have not benched the Bunnelby. Keep it in the deck so that it's an out. But we just get Juniper. We get, you know, we have Trainers Mail. If they just pass, we just knock it out, and we don't care. So I think our opponent, yeah. There's really not much of an option. They go knockout with Stonejourner, and then we can just try to dig for the knockout, which we probably get since we drew the Professor's Professor Juniper. And if they just pass with the anti-active, we just knock it out. And we're ultimately in a winning position there. So GG's, love to see the Stonejourner, but Mad Party was able to take it down. Alright, going up against XBLC LCLG. I don't know what they're trying to spell here. And we'll go ahead and win the flip. We will choose to go second. They have a Lightning-type deck box, so I'm really hoping not to see a Xurkitree GX. It's kind of what I think of when I see the Lightning type here. As long as we're not playing against a Xurkitree, I think we are A-okay. We obviously have no answer in the deck for Xurkitree right now. It is a Pikachu Zekrom deck. Or, well, some sort of Lightning deck. I have to assume it's Pikachu Zekrom. And we'll see if we can get a turn 1 knockout on this Zeraora. We do have to discard 10 Mad Party Pokemon, so we gotta make sure we get that count. And they get nothing on the Trainer's Mail. I'm kind of liking our position here. Let's go ahead and discard these two guys. Take a look at the deck. Looks like we've got all of those. We prized 2 Bunnelby, it looks like. Man, or no, we prized 1 Bunnelby and that's it. Okay. Very good spot. And yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and discard this, get a Shaymin. And we'll draw ourselves 4 cards with the Shaymin. Try to dig quite a bit here. And we get a Battle Compressor. Love to see it. Go ahead and discard these Mr. Rimes. Poor Mr. Rime. His only purpose, his only existence is to be discarded. You hate to see it, but that's the life you live as a Stage 1 Mad Party Pokemon slash Night March Pokemon. Pretty good hand. I mean, just drawing 3 Mad Party Pokemon when we already have Professor Juniper is solid for sure. I will take it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to discard 1 more guy. We don't quite have that yet. So what should we do here? How do we play this? Let's go ahead. I kind of like keeping the Target Whistle around. Of course, we have Shaymin-EX here. Marshadow is obviously very good here potentially for us. I think we just ditch the Target Whistle. Should be fine. Go ahead and get ourselves down. We'll get down the Sinistea. Maybe we'll draw some cards there with it. I'll bench this guy, and we will just use Shaymin, draw 3. We need to find 1 more Battle Compressor or a Mad Party Pokemon and a way to discard it. We don't quite have it yet. We definitely could whiff here. It's going to come down to 1 card, I think. Yeah, 1 card. We need to find either Compressor, Ultra Ball, Quick Ball, Dowsing Machine, or Choice Band. Pretty good amount of outs. Let's see what we get. Digging a lot to draw 1 card here. We actually miss. We're going to be 10 damage short on this KO. I'm so sad. Okay. Well, we can knock it out with Sky Return now, which is kind of cute. We can knock it out with Futurative Drop, which is kind of cute as well. Unfortunate. 10 short. You hate to see it. There's an Electropower. There's another Electropower. Electropower not going to be doing them much good when they're just trying to knock out 40 HP Bunnelby here. But that is what they had to play in order to draw cards here with the Shaymin-EX. They do get a Scoop Up Net, so they can try to draw again. And that's what they have to do, just set up for 1. I know that feeling. We just had to do it, so I know where you're at, bud. Another Electropower, which is I mean, it's fine to go ahead and play them. You're probably not going to need them unless you need them to knock out Marshadow maybe later on with something. But, I mean, Pikachu Zekrom does just already knock it out. They have to Scoop Up Net draw 2 once more with the Shaymin, and they do find themselves a Professor Sycamore. Let's see if they're discarding some energies. They do discard 1. They have Xurkitree, the little Xurkitree, baby Xurkitree, some might say. Let's see if they have Xurkitree GX. We are definitely hoping not to see Xurkitree GX hit the field. Because if they just bench Xurkitree GX and pass for the rest of the game, we cannot win, actually. We literally cannot win if they just bench a Xurkitree GX here. Okay, but they don't have that, so they've got a Pikachu Zekrom. Very fine to see that, especially with Guzma already in our discard pile. I think I'm going to try to take this out this coming turn with Marshadow-GX. Should be pretty easy to target it down and clean this knockout up. Let's see if they get the full combo they need here to get the full Blitz off, though. They're playing Electro Charger. Okay, not a card we see too often. Even though it is standard legal. That is a standard legal card that has literally no playability. And unfortunately for our opponent, we've just got like exactly everything we need. We'll go ahead and play the Guzma, bring up Pikachu Zekrom, bring up Marshadow-GX. I'll go ahead and ditch the Dedenne. We do have a Bunnelby in the discard pile, right? I got really worried for a second. Yeah, we do. Okay. And yeah, our opponent is going to scoop. I mean, I don't blame them. I don't really see how they're going to come back from that situation. We're going to be up 3 prizes to their 6. Definitely in an advantageous spot. And Mad Party just really showing why it is so strong in the expanded format.